This is a mock interview conducted by ForumIAS Academy at New Delhi. The interview panel includes eminent academicians, retired bureaucrats, and other luminaries. The objective of the program is to acquaint the candidate with the format and expectations of the personality test conducted by UPSC.
Excuse me, sir. May I come in?
Please.
Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon, sir. Please sit down.
Thank you, sir.
So, Mr. Krishnakumar.
Yes, sir.
It's a full name?
Krishnakumar G is the full name, sir.
G is what?
G is for my father's name, Garudalva, sir.
Okay. So, you were born in Tuticorin,
Yes, sir.
which is earlier Tuticorin.
Tuticorin, yes, sir.
Okay. Why is the place so high on Human Development Index? Any reason?
So the high, let's say, focus on education, social justice. So this has resulted in high Human Development Index of Tamil Nadu, sir. High focus on education, even from the primary education till higher education, with the highest gross enrollment ratio. So these have resulted in creation of human capital, which results in a higher Human Development Index. There is also greater focus on health, with greater emphasis on government hospitals, which provides cheap healthcare.
Talk to us about the primary health care in Tamil Nadu.
Yes, the primary healthcare in Tamil Nadu is provided by the Urachi level or the Panchayat levels. It has greater availability of doctors due to the several agreements signed in PGs as well as UG to work within the state after their education, sir.
And what about rural postings?
So rural postings are there, sir, but a few are reluctant to go there. But because of these agreements, there is a high number of doctors available in the rural areas too, sir.
So they have to sign any agreement?
Yes, when they join for PG courses, they have to sign an agreement stating that they'll work for the government for a period of 3 years.
So there are two aspects you talked about: education and health.
Yes.
Any other thing which takes you high on the Human Development Index?
I'm not sure what else.
Okay. Tuticorin or Tuticorin is also called the Pearl City.
Yes, sir.
Any reason?
So even from ancient days, pearl fishing was very famous in Tuticorin, even from historical days. But nowadays it has declined due to intensive bottom trawling. The pearl fishes in the areas are almost extinct, sir.
So what type of pearl was it?
So I'm not sure of what.
Do you also have cultured pearls there?
Sir?
Cultured pearls in Tuticorin or Tuticorin?
I'm sorry, sir. I'm not aware of that. I have to read up on it.
Anyway. So as an individual,
Yes, sir.
have you received any useful criticism from anyone, and how have you tried to mold yourself? And what was the useful criticism that you received?
So I received a useful criticism from my professor, sir. So he told me that...
In college?
Yes, sir. He was my guide during my project times, and he told me that hard work will pay no matter the time. You cannot expect results very shortly. Consistent perseverance will give you results.
So is that paying you in civil services?
Yes, I feel that consistent perseverance has helped me in civil services. So this is my 4th attempt. And I feel that my consistent perseverance has brought me here today.
Now that you've written the civil services 4 times, do you think there is any process in the whole, right from prelims, interviews, mains, that can be improved upon and there is scope for improvement? Forget about what the parliamentary committee said on the civil services, but I'm asking your view.
So I'm of the view that the present scheme results in candidates who are better suited for civil services. So I do not see any specific area which needs improvement, sir.
Okay. Like the parliamentary committee, you are aware of the parliamentary committee recommendations on civil services. They said that when a prelim exam takes place, the results are not declared in time for people to know whether they have passed or not, so that they prepare mains or they do it otherwise? Have you heard about it?
Yes, I've heard of it. The main problem was that answer keys are released after the whole cycle, that is, after the interview process is over. The result has been fast tracked and it's released even within 2 weeks or 10 to 12 days. We are getting the results after prelims. So, answer keys could be released before mains, or let's say after 1 month after prelims, for students to course correct and to know where they went wrong.
So now you're saying that this could be an improvement.
Yes, now after a thought which you gave me, I feel that this could be an improvement.
Okay. You've also worked on accelerometers.
Yes, sir.
Have you heard of triaxial accelerometer?
Triaxial accelerometer. No, sir, I have not heard of it.
Not heard of it. Okay. You are aware of government's AI policy?
AI policy, sir. So I have superficial knowledge on the government's AI policy, sir.
Okay. Let us hear what knowledge you have about the government's AI policy.
Yes, the government plans to develop several large language models. It has incentivized the private sector to do research on it. We have joined a global alliance on artificial intelligence in order to frame regulations on how to regulate AI in different sectors. We are also planning for application of AI in governance in several instances. We have already using AI in several administrative processes. For example, the Supreme Court uses an AI-enabled translation tool as well as an AI-enabled research tool.
Do you think farming and healthcare, where our yield is poor, especially in agriculture, can be improved using AI?
Sir, I feel that our yield in farming is a bit less than the global average. So AI can definitely help in improving the yield of our farm produce. With the correct application of artificial intelligence, we can determine the soil nutrients which are required. We can adequately time the irrigation as well as other inputs to be applied based on weather reports. So this will help in improving the yield of farmers, sir.
But do you think we have started work on it?
So yes, sir, we have started work on it. The soil health card scheme as well as frequent advisories from the IMD department all help in this. But we need to make it large scale and we need to make it accessible even to the last small and marginal farmer.
Have you heard about the geospatial mapping of this country?
Yes, sir, I've heard of the geospatial mapping, wherein we use satellite data from INSAT satellites to map the geospatial regions of the country, sir.
So how does it help in the overall growth of the economy?
So we get data on weather as well as we get when we compare the historical data of a particular place with the geospatial data, we can plan what crop should be grown there, because certain water intensive crops are grown in regions which traditionally do not get much rainfall. For example, growing sugarcane in Punjab with irrigation facilities is causing soil salinity problems as well as alkalinization problems in the region. So we can better plan crops for regions according to their own weather conditions as well as soil conditions.
So can the seeds also be similarly worked on based on the soil condition?
Yes, the seeds, the quality of seeds can be improved in the sense that genetically modified crops are being introduced. We have approvals from 𝐂𝐸𝐴Z regarding introduction of GM mustard. So this will help us in improving the yields.
Okay. Thank you, Krishnakumar.
Yes, sir.
Hello, Krishna.
Yes, sir.
You're from Tamil Nadu. Can you tell me what is Tamil Nadu's rank in terms of renewable energy capacity that has been installed?
So I'm not sure of the exact answer, but it ranks within the top 3, sir.
Top 3, top 5 or top 3?
So I'm not sure of it, sir.
Okay. And any rough idea, how much is the capacity in terms of solar energy and wind energy?
So the specific gigawatts, I'm not aware of the details.
Okay. And why do you think Tamil Nadu is at the forefront of renewable energy capacity installation?
Sir, Tamil Nadu by its nature has a huge wind energy capacity, sir. It has the largest installed wind energy capacity in whole of India. Uppandal wind farm located in the southern TN is the largest wind farm of India, sir, and it's the second largest in Asia. So I feel that the nature.
So you're saying it is more because of the geographic location.
Location.
Anything with respect to policy also, initiatives by the government?
Yes, even from ancient days, several subsidies were provided for installation of wind turbines in the southern TN as well as the areas which have consistent wind in the south. Certain other policy incentives are also provided for installation of solar panels.
All right. And why do we need to shift to renewable energy?
It's been clearly established that the global temperatures are rising. Presently, the global temperatures are more than 1.15 degrees of what it was before. So we are facing several impacts of climate change, such as increase in extreme weather events, erratic monsoons, glacial lake outburst floods, urban floods, etc. So it's clear that climate change has a great impact on the country. So we need to evolve measures in order to combat climate change. So I feel that this is the reason we must go for.
Okay. But you are a geography student. The climate change, there are natural reasons as well.
Yes, sir.
Can you enumerate some reasons why climate changes?
So the main reason is due to the emissions by.
No, I'm talking about the natural reasons.
So naturally, the Milankovitch cycles suggest that we go through periods of glaciation and deglaciation. So this is a period of deglaciation where the earth naturally warms after the.
Deglaciation is also happening? Is it simultaneous to, like they say it is anthropogenic, but natural factors are also contributing to the current climate change?
Yes, natural factors are contributing to the current climate change, but their proportion is very limited when we compare the anthropogenic emissions.
And what is the evidence that it is primarily anthropogenic?
So it has been established that previous periods of the same deglaciation or the cycles have shown a lesser trajectory of increase in temperature, whereas we in the last 150 years, when we started after the Industrial Revolution, we see an exponential rise of temperature, which.
What is the percentage of carbon right now, carbon dioxide in atmosphere?
So I'm not sure of the numbers, but it's over 300 ppm.
ppm, there is a number that is being cited continuously in the news report also. What is that number? Magnitude?
I cannot recall.
Okay, it's all right. No problem. Tamil Nadu is, it is known for its unique culture.
Yes, sir.
How has geography played a role in, creating that unique culture of Tamil Nadu?
Yes, sir. Tamil Nadu is bordered by Western Ghats as well as Eastern Ghats. It has a long coastline. So all of these, as well as the arrival of northeast monsoon, all these influence different cultures in Tamil Nadu. While most of India gets most of its rain from the southwest monsoon, Tamil Nadu gets its rain from the northeast monsoon. So this creates different cropping pattern in the society. So as well as the location of different rivers which are not perennial have resulted in a different type of cultures in different areas of Tamil Nadu. For example, in the east we have a different culture called the Kongu culture due to its more water abundance. Whereas when we come down south, we see that mostly millets are cultivated. There is a drought region in the southern region of Tamil Nadu, especially the Pandya region, which has a higher influence on sea-based food. So this has created different cultures within Tamil Nadu, sir.
Okay. You said Tuticorin, Thoothukudi. It's a port city.
Yes, sir.
It's a major port or a minor port?
It's a major port, sir.
So who controls the major ports in India?
So major ports are, I'm not sure of if it's the current developments. There was a new port bill, but I think that.
No, I'm talking about the terms of, in terms of the structure, which is it under union government or state government? Major ports, minor ports?
Sir,
who makes the law related to ports?
Sir, I'm not aware of that.
Okay, all right, no issues. Governor,
yes.
There is a governor of Tamil Nadu and, the strained relationship, if I may use the word,
yes,
with the state government.
Yes, sir.
Why is it happening so in Tamil Nadu?
So there have been allegation from the state government that the governor was sitting on bills without taking decision for more than 2 years. Even the Supreme Court has
Okay, one is bill.
Yes, sir.
Any other issue?
The second problem, the state government alleges that the governor wades into the role of state government and he has changed the speech which was prepared for him without the consent of the Council of Ministers.
So can the governor actually can they alter the statement? Is there any constitutional provision or is there any legacy related to it, convention related to it?
Sir, the general convention is that they act on the advice of Council of Ministers, which is also a constitutional provision. But there have been instances where governor changed different parts of the speech.
There have been past incidents also?
Yes, sir, there have been past incidents even in Tamil Nadu as well as in the center where the president or the governor has changed the speeches.
Okay, so what is the solution to this whole issue? What can be done? Has Supreme Court given any judgment related to consent of the bills?
Sir, I'm not aware of the recent judgment, sir. But the earlier judgments as well as the 𝐿 case, the recommendations from Sarkaria Commission, Punji Commissions, all suggest that the governor must adhere to the constitutional
But that
guidance.
is not happening. They have given suggestions, the reports are lying, but actually it is not happening. So any other solution that you suggest apart from what is the standard textbook suggest?
So I'm not aware of any other alternative.
All right. Thank you, Krishna. That's all from
Yes.
my side.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir. Hello, Krishna.
Yes, sir.
How are you?
Fine, sir.
Can you give me a smile?
Yes, sir.
Give me a smile. Okay. So, Krishnakumar, you have done very well in your academics. I see. You have done well in your 10th, 12th, and also in your BE, right?
Yes, sir.
Do you think that you'll be a fine fit for an administrator, which require not just who is just a bookworm, but a person who has seen many dimensions of life, explored other areas rather than just books? For example, your hobby is also something which is isolated, related to reading novels, seeing travel blogs. You have not been into sports. Do you think that you can be apt for an administrator?
Yes, sir. I feel that I will be an apt fit for the administrator, sir. I have, though I do not have hobbies which are specifically with respect to life experiences or going out. I feel that I have seen different aspects of life or different aspects of society which are in need for better governance in order for them to develop. So I have seen and I have experienced the different governance structures of our country which are catering to the poor, and I feel that at the end of the day, civil services is to serve the people, and I have the thirst in me to serve the people. So I feel that with this thirst in me, I can persevere and I can give the best to the society.
Give me some details what you have seen which others have not seen.
So I have seen the different aspects of match industry in my area, because my father was having a cottage industry, but he had to let it go due to lack of labor. So I have been to the different villages surrounding my hometown, and I have seen children working in match factories. They are preferred because they have smaller fingers, which helps them stack matchsticks. So I have seen them, let's say, being removed from education and being sent to industries, which was a common practice there, but it's now being curtailed. So these are the things which others have not seen, which I have seen, and I feel that these children need education for them to develop into good citizens of the country, and them being pressured into child labor was a common practice in the area, which is now being slowly removed. So I feel that these experiences will help me as an administrator to serve the people.
Okay, and you have already taken 4 attempts.
Yes, sir.
What went wrong in the last few attempts?
So I feel that I was not aware of different paradigms which are essential for a civil servant, different current issues which
Current
one must.
issues you mentioned, yes. What else?
So the other thing would probably be I did not have enough experience in writing main sciences, which were mostly one-dimensional for me. I did not think of a problem from different dimensions in order to arrive at a solution.
That you have worked upon and
Yes.
you have reached interview stage. This is your first interview?
Yes, sir.
Okay. And you have your birthday on a very special day,
Yes.
and that is
Civil Services Day.
Civil Services Day. So you were born to be a civil servant.
I feel that my qualities and my aim for serving the people will be achieved in a better manner by me joining civil services.
Why do we celebrate 21st April as Civil Services Day?
The 21st April was when the then Home Minister of our country, Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel, addressed the first batch of civil servants and he called them the steel frame of India. So to commemorate that day, the Civil Services Day was instituted in early 2000s. 2004 is the year, I think 4 or 6. I'm not sure of the cutting.
Okay. Tamil Nadu has been also at the forefront of receiving havocs related to urban floods. Yes, especially Chennai.
Yes, sir.
So what are the reasons for that?
So one of the reasons cited is the extreme climatic events, which does play a role. The other reasons involve encroachments which have encroached on wetlands as well as lakes. For example, in Chennai, the Velachery Lake was encroached. The Pallikarnai wetland was encroached. The other problems was the not adequate desilting of the water channels. For example, in Chennai, the Adayar River, the Coombe River and the Buckingham Canal were stuck with different solid waste which were washed away from different parts of the city. So one of the reasons can also be cited is the lack of adequate waste disposal or the collection of waste, because the waste being accumulated in the city gets results in blockage in drainage channels. Though an integrated drainage system was developed post the 2015 floods, the storm surges which the cyclone Michong brought up resulted in blocking of the drainage channels from the waste, as well as increased the sea level during the storm surge.
Storm surge, you may say. What is that?
A storm surge is the increase in sea level when a cyclone's eye approaches the coast.
It only comes with the cyclones or any other events also?
It may also, a storm surge comes with the storms, but increase in sea level might also come due to tsunami or other reasons.
Okay, you mentioned about the encroachment on the wetlands.
Yes.
When do we celebrate the Wetlands Day?
So I think today is the Wetlands Day. I'm not sure, sir.
And the reason being, why do we celebrate today as the Wetlands Day?
So I will have to read upon it. I'm not.
Okay. You mentioned about Buckingham Canal.
Yes, sir.
What is the stretch of Buckingham Canal? Where is it start from?
So I cannot recall where it starts from, sir. But it starts from Andhra Pradesh and it goes through Tamil Nadu till Kaveri, sir.
Okay. You are into reading novels as well.
Yes.
So nowadays we are seeing a phenomena that the people who used to read have reduced the readings. Their screen time has improved, has increased dramatically. Now they are switching to podcast, audiobooks. Do you think is it a positive transition happening, or where are we taking our next generation to?
So there are both positives as well as negatives as we move away from books, sir.
Give me two positives and negatives.
So the first positive with reading books is it is called as a very good exercise for our brain when we physically read with our eyes, process our information and store it or have different experiences from being reading a novel. The second would probably be that reading books will help us give a command over the language which we are learning or which we are trying to learn. The two positives of audiobooks is that the convenience of audiobooks podcast is the convenience. In a fast-paced world, we need convenience of consuming information which is provided by audiobooks and podcasts. The second would probably be the affordability as well as the convenience which one gets the affordability as well as the variety which one gets in audiobooks and podcasts. It is very difficult to publish a physical copy of the book, whereas it's very easy to start a podcast and share our different views.
So you support this transition?
So I support this transition to the extent that both exist in the future generation, in the sense that we also need physical books in order to both for health benefits as well as getting good different information in the physical form, sir.
You're a hard copy person or a audiobook person, podcast person?
So I am a person who reads in soft copy mode, sir. I don't prefer audiobooks. Rather also I don't prefer physical forms of books, sir.
So you go through Kindle or
Kindle or something like that.
Okay. Okay. Thank you, Krishna.
Sir, thank you, sir.
Krishnakumar, you are from Tamil Nadu
Yes, sir.
and a student of geography.
Yes, sir.
Tomorrow, if you are posted as DM of Chennai,
Yes, sir.
what would you do to prevent the water inflow into the city? And it really puts the city out of gear.
Yes, sir. So the first thing I would do is work on
Which has not been done till now. No DMs have attempted it. What are the steps you will take?
So the first thing I'll do is have a monitoring system installed throughout the city, sir, in the reservoirs surrounding the Chennai, such as the Pundi Lake, we have the Cholavaram Lake and other things. We need.
So you would use AI?
Yes, I will use AI, sir. I will link everything to a control system or control center, which gets live information on the inflow of water, as well as it gets live weather reports from IMD. There have been allegations that the instruments in the IMD Chennai are outdated and could not predict the intense rain which was about to come. So I'll work on improving the instruments as well as the equipments available, as well as link them to a system or a control center which gets information on the quantum of rain and the weather reports, so that we can take preventive measures and we can evacuate people during cyclones from low-lying areas. We can work on readying the relief measures which might be required, sir.
Okay. So you are aware of IMD's weather policy for the country for the year up to 2025? Because they've already, as you said, they've already started working on improving the weather systems across the nation.
Yes.
So they have issued a policy statement. And the policy covers a lot of things on how the states and how the center will interact with the new weather equipments. Are you aware of it?
No, sir, I have not read them.
Okay.
Overall, it was good. Slight improvement, and then I think you have a very good chance.
Yes, sir.
All the best.
Thank you, sir.
Krishna, I think knowledge-wise you are doing really good.
Yes.
Your delivery is also fine. Yes, as sir said, you can slow down a bit. It will actually give a lot of calmness to the board. They'll understand and interact with you in a better way.
Yes, sir.
Going fine. I was impressed by your factual knowledge also about civil services day, wetlands day, etc.
Yes.
You are a good opinionated person. Keep a chill out personality.
Yes.
That will help. All right. All the best.
Thank you, sir.